What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I'm going to tread lightly on this topic, and one of the reasons I'm going to do so is because it involves Billy Porter. Billy Porter, as you know, he's a famous actor. He's also in the LGBTQ. And recently he was married to a white guy by the name of Adam Smith. All right. And like I said, Billy Porter is very, very gay. Very pro LGBTQ. All of that. Okay. Now, recently he's went and, his story has went viral. And he's now losing his house. So loses the husband guy. Now he's losing the house. The reason why is because of the new Hollywood strike. Now, he's won an Emmy and great actor, according to some. He said this: I have to sell my house. Yeah, because we're on strike. And I don't know when we're going to go back to work. The life of an artist, until you make FU money, which I haven't made yet, is still check to check. I was supposed to be in the new movie and on a new television show starting this September. None of that is happening. So the person who said we're going to starve them out until they have to sell their apartments, you've already starved me out. All right. Now, let me just talk about this. All right. He's upset about certain things. He's upset at some of these unions, streaming companies, all of these things, Bob Iger, and I get that, okay? But we're gonna have to go down the level of accountability. Why would you, as a black man, I don't even give a damn about your sexuality, as a black man, and I see this from a lot of black people who come out of the black community into greater society, right? Let me just say this real quick. They're in, interracial marriages. They live that Hollywood lifestyle. And what do you seldomly find from these people? Now, let me tell you, okay? Here's what you find. A lot of these guys get all of that fame, believe they're going to be accepted, and then find out, and they get their Negro wake-up call that don't nobody owe you nothing. You think that somebody owes you something. They don't. Okay? A lot of these guys spend all their money trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to be known, all of that. And you're not spending money reinvesting into yourself. Like, look at Cameron and Mace. Cameron and Mace came from the music industry. We all know how finicky the music industry is. Everybody knows it's finicky. Do you think that they left it up to the music industry to decide if they were going to have their money? No. And that's why it is what it is. And under the Come to Talk to Me channel, it's doing so great. Want to know why it's doing so great? Because these guys came back to the community they were from and did something about it. This is what happens to a lot of blacks that feel that they get some level of success in the white world. Then you find out, you get your Negro wake-up call, you get left out, and then you're mad at the unions. You're mad at Bob Iger. You're mad at these people. How about you, as a black man, take it upon yourself to look, I'm going to serve the group that I'm from. I'm going to get my money. I'm going to give you an example. Look at Jason Lee. Jason Lee is also gay. Okay? He's also associated with Hollywood. He ain't complaining about what somebody want to give him, though. Billy Porter got every opportunity in the world to do everything else related to entertainment. Whether it's producing, whether it's funding his own projects, whether it's podcasting, bruh, you can do all of that. Fashion, all of that. Like, you got to sell your house because you're not out here doing the right thing. Are you serious? And you blaming other people for that? Come on now. No, bruh. You need to blame your goddamn self for that. Because you're not serious, bruh. That's what it's about. If you want to be honest, you're not being serious. And I hate to see when blacks get out there on that BS trying to blame somebody else for their issues. And no, bruh. I'm sorry, we can't accept that. So many people would die to be into, like, let me just say this. When you're in Hollywood, bruh, Hollywood, hip hop, R&B, just talking about those things make a lot of money. I'm a nobody, right? Literally a nobody on YouTube. I make money just talking about the issues celebrities are having. That, like, literally, I'm getting money creating content about these people. Like, who I don't know. Do you guys understand that? I make a living because of that. Because of that. This is the true statement. I can't say it no more truer than this. I get my money by doing exactly what I'm talking about today. There is no denying what I'm talking about. This is the God's honest truth. I'm making money based on that and that alone. So if I can do that, a guy like Billy Porter who's in the industry, this guy can monetize in so many different ways. A guy like me had to come from a zero. Like, create the system, get equipment, figure it out. Bruh, you are already there. And let me tell you this, for a lot of people, that's really in America right now. Your job goes on layoffs, your job goes on strikes, and you're gonna complain about, well, man, my job don't wanna, listen, it's tough out there. I've been laid off before. I've been let go of jobs before. Guess what? Don't nobody owe you nothing. You got to go out there and fend for yourself. And as black men, one of the best ways we can fend for ourselves is to have communities of people that we're tied to in the business sector. That's how it works. I see so many times a lot of black people get out there, corporate America, and I'm not knocking them. And then they get out there, it's hard for them, something happened to them, and then they forget the $1.6 trillion spending power you got over here in black America. Look at Corey Holcomb. Ain't never heard Corey Holcomb talking about nothing about no goddamn strike. Tariq Nasheed, never. In the black sector, I'm gonna be honest, bro, we don't have those issues in the Negro sector of YouTube or the Negro sector of media. Our people support what we do. It might not be at the same level as what some other folks is getting, but hey, man, we good over here. You never have to say, man, you know what, bro? We're not gonna be able to do X, Y, and Z. Never. What is that? What does that mean? Like, you gotta sell your house. Possibly, maybe you shouldn't have bought the house in the first place, bro. Like, be honest. If you can't afford that house, to pay that house off, you gotta sell your house. Maybe you shouldn't have bought that house in the first place. Maybe you should have spent that money investing into the business. How about that? How about that? Maybe that would have been better for you. That possibly would have been better for you. So you want to blame these people who, like, again, and it's always unaccountable, blaming somebody for your problems. Man, nobody wants to hear that stuff, man. Just shut up. Literally. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. Appreciate you for all you do. Scrape the bell. We're out.